Alright everyone, let's get to drawing some one-point perspective drawings with the brush pack that we downloaded. So the document has to be 1000 by 1000 pixels at 72 dots per inch. And this is what you get. It's a square canvas, okay? And first thing you're gonna do is open your brush tool, okay, and then we're gonna scroll down, okay, until we see the brush that we downloaded, the brush pack, and then we will choose this brush, Vanishing Point. Okay, and what this does is you can easily lay down a grid for your vanishing points. So this one is a one-point perspective drawing, so we'll only need one. For the two-point perspective drawing, you'll need two. Okay, so you can place it anywhere. If you want an extreme perspective, you can put it somewhere towards the corners. I'm just gonna put it somewhere in the middle, but a little bit off-center, like this. Okay, and then you just click, and then you get this nice grid. Oh, before we do that, also, let's place this on a different layer. Okay, so don't put it on your background layer, make a new layer for it so that you can use it as an overlay. Okay, so create new layer, and then place your grid. Okay, now you can turn it on and off. Next thing we're gonna do is I'm gonna choose a different brush. Okay, and then next thing we're gonna do is we'll set some guides. Put this guide right here where the horizon line is. So this horizontal line right here is the horizon line, right? So the vanishing point is always on the horizon line. So we're gonna put this down just so that we know where the horizon is. All right, so now we can get to drawing. I'm gonna lower the opacity for this just a little bit. Okay, that's good. That's good. Okay, so I guess the easiest or like the most straightforward thing to draw in any drawing class, in any intro drawing class, is drawing a hallway using a one-point perspective, and that's what I make all my students in my drawing classes do as well. You don't have to draw a hallway, but it's the easiest and most straightforward thing to draw to help you understand how one-point perspectives work. Okay, so I'm just gonna draw a hallway. Okay. I think I will start with the shape tool, actually. So you can use the shape tool. So the end of the hallway is gonna be a rectangle, right? You can use the shape tool, or you can also use the line tool to do this, but I'm just going to use a rectangle tool to draw the rectangle. Okay, so maybe it'll be about that big. Actually, I'm gonna make it a little, okay, like that. Okay, let's turn off fill. Okay, no fill, but I want to turn on stroke. Okay, black. Okay, and then I'm gonna make this stroke maybe 5 pixels. Okay. All right, so that's the end of my hallway, and then next I'm gonna have to draw the corners, right? The corners of the hallway. Just to make our life easier, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna line up the corners to these orthogonals. We call them orthogonals. These lines pointing to the vanishing point. Okay, and like that, and then I'm also gonna pull it down just a little bit. Okay, so now the corners of this rectangle lie right on these lines leading to the vanishing point, right? So now it's easier to draw them. I'm gonna use the line tool. Okay, and then I will be a new layer. I'll be drawing. I'm just gonna follow the orthogonal here to draw this line, and then another one right here, going this way. Okay, and then one right here. Okay, and then the last one. Alright, so there's our hallway. Okay. Because we used the shape tool, we have each shape on 5 different layers, right? I'm just gonna merge them. You don't have to do this. I'm just gonna merge the shapes. Okay. Alright, so now, okay, that's what it looks like. If I turn off the grid, and if I turn off the guide, that's what it looks like. Okay, turn my guide back on and turn my grid back on. Okay, so now you have to populate this hallway with objects. Okay, what should we do? I think I'll draw a table. Okay, so as you may have seen in the previous videos, every object has lines that connect to the vanishing point, which is right here, right? The center of this crosshair. So actually, for the objects that I'm going to draw, I'm not going to use the line tool. I'm going to use the brush tool. So let's set the size of the brush to 3 pixels. Okay, and then as we've learned previously, if you hold down Shift, you can draw straight lines, like so, like that, right? So let's draw a table. Let's draw a table like right here. Okay, so to draw a diagonal line, all you're gonna do is you'll click with your brush, okay, and then go to the next point and then press and hold Shift, and then click. Okay, and that's how you make these diagonals straight easily. Okay, and then when you want to draw your horizontal line, you just press down Shift first, okay, and then you start drawing. See how I'm like, even when I'm like going off center, it's still straight, right? So it forces your brush to be straight. Okay, so I'm just gonna do like right there, and then actually I will just follow the grid, okay, to just make life easier. I'm gonna end it right there, okay, and then on the other side of the table, oops, press Shift and then draw. Oops, went a little past. Shift. Okay, I'm gonna draw and then stop at the line, like right there. Okay, so now this point and this point are lining up, right? Okay, and then now I can just press Shift and then click. Okay, so that's how you get your table. This is the tabletop. Okay, so now I'm gonna, oops, I'm gonna draw the sides of the table, okay, like that. Like that, okay, and then like that, okay. And then draw this side, okay, click, oops. Click, and then shift, click right there, okay, and then shift, click, okay. All right. Okay, so right now this tabletop is see-through, right? So let's delete, let's get an eraser and then erase whatever's overlapping. What I'm gonna do is I will rasterize this layer. So this is the wall and the sides, the sides and the floor. Okay, so I'm gonna just rasterize layer to turn it from a shape to from a vector to a raster image. Okay, and then I'm gonna get my eraser, hard. Okay, and then I'm just gonna erase. Oh, oops. Turn off erase to history. Okay. All right, let's draw the legs of the table. Okay, so from here, down here. Oops. I'm gonna do that and then do this. Okay, so that's one leg. And then the other leg is gonna be right here, right? But here's the thing, I can draw it too long, okay? I can draw it too long, it's like, it's easy to go past, right? So preferably use a guide. You put it right there, okay, and now all you have to do is draw it to that guide. Okay, and then go up like this. Okay, and then oops. Make sure you hold shift. Like that. Okay, so now we have this leg as well. Okay, and obviously there's going to be a leg right there too, and then a leg right there too. Okay, I'm going to move on to the next object. So make sure you draw all four legs if you're drawing a table. Okay, should we do next? Let's do a picture frame. So make sure when you're drawing things that are fixed to the walls, don't draw like a flat poster. Okay, those are not gonna count. You have to draw like a frame, like a paint canvas, something that sticks out and something that is 3D in form, not something that's flat against the surface. I'm not gonna count them. Okay, so same principle. Okay, and then come straight down. It's a big painting. It's a big painting. Okay, like that, and then like that. Okay, and then you just connect. Okay, and then right now it looks like a poster, right? So I'm just gonna add some depth to this. Okay, like that. And then I go straight up. Okay, and then do that. Okay, so now it's a painting, right? Imagine there's some kind of abstract abstract piece here. Okay, just imagine. Just pretend. Alright. What should we do? Next, let's do like a lighting fixture. Lighting fixtures are, you know, circles are easy. Like it's a circular lighting fixture, so let's see. Let's go to the shape tool and use the ellipse tool. Okay. Alright, and then here you can just draw an ellipse like so. Okay, and there you have it. Okay, so I'm just gonna rasterize this, and then once I rasterize it, I can also add some height to this. Okay, use a guide to make sure it's the right depth or height. Okay, and then do that. Okay, and then I gotta make the upper part of the lighting fixture, which means I'm gonna use the ellipse tool again, and then I will. You know what you can also do is you can just copy and paste this. If I hadn't, I already rasterized this, so it's too late. But before you rasterize, you can just copy and then paste it. Okay. But even if you don't, it's pretty easy. Okay, and then you can modify the shape afterwards. Okay, like that. Okay, like so. And then, oh, before I rasterize, what should I do? Should I rasterize? Yeah, I'm gonna rasterize. Rasterize, and then I can just take my eraser out. Okay, and then I can erase the lines that are not visible from my point of view. Okay, like so. And then I'm gonna move this guide away. Okay. Okay, so that's what it's gonna look like. Alright, so now we have a lighting fixture. So ellipses, circles, ellipses are hard to draw freehand, but in Photoshop it's pretty easy. I'll show you another way to do this. Let's pretend. Okay, I'm just gonna draw a circle, okay, that fits exactly into this canvas. Okay, in order to do that, you will have to use your ellipse tool. Okay, and just draw your ellipse. Try to fit it in as well as you can. Okay, like so. Okay, and then from here we will be using, okay, we're going to go to Edit, Transform Path, and then we'll click on Distort. Okay, so once you click on Distort, you can move the corners individually, and you're going to fit them into the corners of the canvas, or whatever shape you're using. Okay, you can press Shift to make sure it's aligned correctly. Okay, like that. And let's see how this looks. Let's actually let's fill this. Oh wait, actually press Enter. Okay, press Enter. Okay, can we fill this? I guess not. Oh, okay, here, fill. Let's fill it blue. Okay, so how do I? Okay, all right. So that's what it's gonna look like. I'm gonna hide grids. I mean, the guides, and then hide this grid, and this is what we have. for good measure, I'm just gonna rasterize this as well. Okay, so this circle now fits perfectly into this rectangle, right? Okay, so populate this this drawing. Feel free to add like standing lamps and a TV or a sofa, or even, I don't know, like a draw a cube. If you want to draw a cube, you're gonna have to put 2 more vanishing points to create a 2-point perspective within a 1-point perspective, and then you can draw a cube that's in the middle of the room. Okay, so challenge yourself. In the meantime, I'm gonna show you how to also do a 2-point perspective drawing. Alright, so here's our canvas for the 2-point perspective drawing, 1500 by 1000, 72 dpi. Okay, first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna put down our grid. Okay, so I'm gonna put one over, it doesn't have to be in the canvas itself, but if you do something like this, we can't see what's outside anymore, right? In this case, if you want the vanishing point to be outside the canvas, you'll have to make the canvas bigger, lay it down, and then put your guides down like this, okay, so that you know where the vertical and the horizontal is, and then you're gonna have to crop it so that it's 1500 by 1000. Okay. But I'm gonna put my vanishing point like right here, okay, and just to line it up, I'm gonna put down a grid right there. Okay, make sure it's on the crosshair. Okay, that's good. Okay, and then I'm gonna put my other vanishing point right there. Okay, it's a little off, but oh, you know what? Maybe I should probably make a new layer first for that. Okay, so okay, I'm gonna put it right there. Okay, and then I will put the second one right there. Maybe I'll just be a little lower. Right there. Okay, that's perfect. Alright. Then I'm gonna take my guide, put it where the horizon is. That's a little lower than that. Right there. Okay. Alright, so there we go. That's our horizon. And then there's our vanishing point. Okay, I'm gonna lower the opacity so that they're barely visible, just to not confuse us. Okay, and then I'm gonna choose my regular brush. I'm gonna set it to 3 pixels. Okay, and then I'm gonna start drawing. So 2-point perspectives are great for outdoors, right? Or drawing cubes and other shapes, as you may have seen in the previous videos. Okay, so a cityscape is a fun thing to draw. Okay, so I'm just gonna draw a building right there. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna put it on a new layer. Okay. Okay, so our building is gonna be here. There. Okay. And then there. Okay, and then I'm gonna bring it down right there. You want to go a little bit past where you think it's gonna be, where you think it's gonna end, because you can always erase it, right? Okay, like that. And then I'm gonna draw the bottom of the building. Okay, right there. Oh, I'm gonna do it right there, right here actually. Oops, okay, I'm gonna do it again. Okay, that's good. And then, right there. Okay, and then I'm gonna get my eraser and then erase these lines. Like so. Okay. Now you have a rectangular prism, and this can easily be a building if you draw a door right there and then draw some windows. Okay, you can see a building already, right? So do this. Okay, populate your drawing. It doesn't have to be buildings. It can be I don't know. Maybe you're drawing like a couch seen from the bottom side, and this is like the armrest for the couch or something, and the couch extends this way. Okay, it's up to you. Okay, so do that, and I'll see you next time.